Walk to me through the process because there was a lot of like physical activity in the series. Did you have to train and prep for this?
Yeah, absolutely. We both got to Korea a month before we started shooting to do lots of combat training together. I did some for a couple months beforehand as well. But it's funny that we were prepping so much because I feel like on the day a lot, we ended up having to improvise a lot of the physical combat, and that was fun, but but we worked it out. It was great.
No, but that was cool. Like to get into the vocabulary of the action was helpful, even if we had to change stuff around
Yeah,
last minute.
absolutely.
So.
It's fun to express your character through movement versus just dialogue. I feel like we were telling the story through violence, which is always fun.
And she was super dedicated to all of it and super enthusiastic and game for all the action stuff, which is great.
It
Hmm.
showed. It definitely showed. It made me want to like be a combat, like go combat and fight and inspired me.
That's right.
What was the most challenging part other than the training, or maybe challenging for yourself or for your characters?
For for me, I would say because I was working behind the camera as well as in front of it, the hours. I think I was averaging maybe 4 hours of sleep every night because there was always something to be done, a decision to be made, something to be planning for the next episode or block of episodes. And there were really not many days off. And so I think the grind of it was challenging because I like my sleep. Getting 3 or 4 hours consistently can really take its toll on your body.
Yeah, I would say the same thing, although I was sleeping a bit more than 4 hours a night. So now I'm like, oh, maybe it wasn't so bad. I remember in the makeup trailer, a lot of the time you talk about the quality of sleep that you had the night before because you have like a little gadget that tracks your sleep health. Yeah, there it is.
Mhm.
And I started tracking my sleep health too, just through a separate app, though, not a ring. And towards the end, I think I had like 16 hours of sleep debt, but you probably had way more than that.
It was a lot. Like my sleep, my ring puts charts my sleep on a scale of 0 to 100. And if I'm sleeping pretty well, I'm at like 80. I was logging 50, 55 for about 5 months.
Each of you, which was your favorite scene to film?
Oh, that's so hard. I really love doing all the stuff in the noraebang in not the noraebang, the makgeolli bar
Makgeolli bar. That's what I
in
was gonna say
episode
too.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the
Okay.
scene you saw the show, right?
Absolutely.
So where we're singing the song together, that
Yeah.
lullaby,
Yes.
and he's kind of reviewing the history of their relationship and why he did what he did. That's my favorite scene because I
Yeah.
think, if you don't buy into that scene and the relationship between the two of them, you don't buy into the series.
Tell me, what was your reaction, I guess, as you were preparing, you read your scripts and what your characters are going through. What was your reaction when you read up to the part where you, Piper, you find out that Louis's character went to the senator?
Juno does not do well being abandoned.
No, she does not.
And she's not very good at communicating her feelings outside of like sending an assassin. So it's pretty difficult when it's her son because she can't use the tools that she normally does to take revenge. So it leaves Juno in a really complicated spot.
Yeah, and for me, I mean, what's amazing is that the way Americans do TV jobs is that you sign on. Well, I signed on and I had not got the scripts. It's like a real punt. You're like, I'm really hoping this.
This
So
one sounds good.
yeah, this seems pretty good. And then you open it, and you're like, woo, this is great. This is juicy. So I was very happy. I mean, very fun to play.
It
I
was
mean,
fun.
the tea was definitely piping hot on this.
Oh yeah, it was Piper Hot.
Oh, I like that. What was your favorite scene to film and why?
Mm.
Hmm. I have a scene very late in the show in the sixth episode that's we're in the middle of a car chase and a fist fight breaks out in the car chase. And I hadn't done that idea in action before, and it requires a lot of rehearsal because obviously the car's in motion, so you can't
Mhm.
like step in and out the stunt performers. But it was really fun. It was a really hot day, so it was difficult, but I love it when the stunt coordinator and the writers come up with like a new piece of action that I just haven't seen before.
Yeah. Feel that way about the karaoke fight in the first as
Totally.
well. Yeah. My favorite scene, I think, was any chance that I got to the more intimate scenes, because a lot of our scenes is like we're in Cadiz and there's loads of things going on,
Yeah.
but any chance that we had in my apartment or with Daniel when I'm being interrogated by him, when you've got a bit of room to breathe, like 4 or 5 pages to really like try to
Work.
work. Yeah, I loved those opportunities.
If there is a season two, we don't know yet. What would you like to see your characters? In what direction would you like to see them go?
Yeah, good question.
I like that Juno's been really pinned down by the end of season one, and I'd like to see her. I'd love to see Juno on her own is really interesting to me without all the power of Caddis.
Hmm.
Because she came from somewhere. Like I have a feeling that Juno, she was not born into privilege, but really came up through the ranks and pulled herself up by her bootstraps. So I'd like to see Juno what bare bones, what that's like.
Hmm.
Okay.
For me, I think I've obviously got a weird kink about like being in pain or something because I'd
Oh, you have a
love,
serious kink.
yeah, serious kink. Because Oliver, I kind of want to take it even further. Let's just go. How much more pain can we put on a man? Let's just get it really into breaking point.
Yeah.
But then I think seeing him come into himself and have agency and maybe become a bit more of a sinister force that his mother always had hoped he would be. I would love to see that.
Oliver in Power would be a really terrifying
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah. Like
It would
sort of,
definitely be a plot twist.